y'all, so today I saw Highest to Lowest. It's the new Spike Lee joint with Denzel Washington. And if you're wondering, Highest to Lowest, what? Yeah, this movie has gotten like zero promo, at least none that I've seen. But also, I'm like, it's a Spike Lee joint, they probably just, I don't know, I'm speculating. But anyway, I went to Alamo Drafthouse instead of AMC because I don't think it's playing anywhere else, at least not that I saw. But anyway, first, this movie is great. Like, it's really good. Essentially, Denzel plays David King David, and he's a music mogul and his son gets kidnapped, and then the fallout of the kidnapper taking the wrong child. That's the basics of it. But also, I always have said Denzel is at his best for me when either he's on stage or with Spike, because I think Spike just gives him the permission to just be Denzel, you know. And as an actor, finding a director who just lets you chew the scenery, find the thing, do the thing, that's a blessing. But I can't let this go on any further about talking about Jeffrey Wright. We need to be talking about Jeffrey Wright in the same circles that we talk about Denzel, Morgan, Samuel. Like, Jeffrey Wright, for me as an actor, I am always blown away watching him. I always feel like every time I see him, it's always like the first take. I never feel like, oh, I wonder how many takes it took for him to get there. I'm always just like, this feels like the first time he has ever said these words. This feels like the first time he has ever thought these words. It's always just so you know, I just and as an actor, you want that. And then as a consumer, you crave that on screen, which is why I feel as though somebody like Jeffrey Wright has been able not only to go unnoticed, but because he is able to disappear into his role so well. His name isn't like Jeffrey Wright, it's like that guy that does the But anyway, I love when Spike Lee does his movies, especially when they're actually set in New York, because he does New York right, because he's a New Yorker, right? And because, you know, somebody lives in New York and you watch movies set in New York and they'll like turn places that don't lead to the right place, or these subway stations aren't correct, it gets distracting, right? But you know, but Spike ain't gonna do that. He's gonna make sure I'm on the four line, we are going to these stops. So I love that. And also, there was almost like a love letter to the Bronx, which I was very surprised about, because, you know, Spike say BK Brooklyn all day, but if I'm not mistaken, Denzel's from the Bronx. So, all right there. That makes sense. And I love that. And of course, you know, whenever we're dealing with New York, Spike always gets in his I hate Boston, and I love that. It's so great. He's always there for that. Absolutely go see this movie if you have the opportunity. If you find a movie theater that's showing it, go see this movie. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and then what's his face? ASAP, the Rocky boy. He's in it now. Is he good? That's each his own about that. I mean, when you're in a room full of greats, you can't help but be elevated, right? Right. And I also appreciate about the movie it's talk about, you know, how delusional people are. Like, you did this thing and now you expect me to go help you because of money? And people are looking at you like, old man, blah, blah. If it ain't about the money, what's it about? It's not about that. So I love that coming back, that thing coming back around. But again, Jeffrey Wright. Ugh. So yes, this was beyond a good time. Go see it. Go check it out. The music was great. It was just, I really enjoyed this. I like this kind of storytelling. So, till next time.
You don't have to be perfect to be amazing.